Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Nate, and this is NK Gaming Adventures. I hope you guys are all doing well today. We are back in my garage. Last time, I showed you guys I bought a couple vehicles. One of the vehicles was sitting here. It was a Dodge Charger, or a Chad, as known in my garage. It is back in the garage back there now, so that's why you don't see it out here. But this guy is another Chad, or Dodge Charger, that I bought. And we're going to continue doing some work on this guy. Now, let me say, there might have been a little confusion with this car. In no circumstance do I think that this was a bad buy or I got scammed or any way whatsoever. I bought this thing wanting another project car because, hey, I like to work on cars. That's why I play this game. And yeah, I bought it from someone off the Discord, and hey, I wanted it to work on. I did notice some things from the pictures that were posted that I would change if I bought it, and that's why I did, because I'm like, okay, this one's going to turn into a little project. I'm going through this car how I want to. I bought the car with my garage money, and I'm going to do with it how I want to. So I'm going to work on this car how I want to. So if I want to pull this whole thing apart and look at it from the frame up, I can, because why? It's my car. So that just clears up some confusion there. Just because I buy it a certain way from someone doesn't mean that I have to keep it that way. So, like I said, we went over some things, you know, with the car. We got the engine in there. I was going to go through this engine, but like the guy I bought it from said the engine is all new. I'm going to trust him that it's all new. There's no reason for me not to. So I think I'm just going to throw it back in the car because really you look at it, it does look new. It looks good. So I'm going to throw that back in the car eventually. But there are still some things that need to be done. The paint needs to be done. I think I'm actually going to... What's the paint code on this? Yeah, I'm going to put this through the paint booth because now we have the paint booth mod back. It's back up and operational, sort of. And what I mean sort of is it paints your car if you put it inside the building there. But if you buy paint cans to put on that thing over there and use the paint gun over there to manually paint your car, well, once you buy the paint cans, they do not spawn. So that's going to need another update. But as far as I've seen, the paint booth actual to paint your car works. And what I've seen is it actually not only clear coats, but it polishes your vehicle too for you. The one at the service center does not polish your vehicle. But we have some other things we want to get to. So I'm not going to worry about painting the car, because now, last time we came in here, we didn't have the paint booth mod. I can start putting some stuff back together on this old ride. We do need a front left door, because there is some issues with this door. There has to be. The way it looks... Well, it won't let me close the door, but... Last time, there was a big gap between this piece and the roof and stuff like that. Even if once I put in the roof liner, it's still going to be the same thing. I just know it. Because there's some issues with that door. The door is not perfect in any way. Let's jump up in here. Come on. It's just going to fall down. There we go. And I got myself in the back seat. Mirror's 58%. You know what? It's out. I'm going to buy myself a new mirror. New mirror and... Oh, we got to buy wipers and everything for it because all the wipers were missing. We got ourselves a Chad. Usually I buy the chrome wipers, but I'm not this time. We do need a mirror. A rear view mirror. Wiper motor and wiper blades. Let's gather that stuff up. Oh, and then we need a... Do we have it in here? We might have to go look in the Jesse category for a wiper linkage. There we go. Because this stuff should be interchangeable. Yep, it is. As I thought it was. There we go. Those in there, and then we need a roof interior piece. I thought we had a headliner for this car. Do we not have a headliner for this car? Oh, yeah, right here. Duh! Right in front of my face, right? What do they say? If it was a snake, it would have bit me? Is that what they say? I don't know who they is, but I think that's what they say. Great. I love putting mirrors in vehicles. It always goes so well for me. Oh, boy. What do we have going on here? Well, folks, that is not correct. That is the headliner sticking out. That is 100% not correct. So, let me guess. Do we have roof issues? If we have a lot more issues in the roof, don't we? Wow. Wow. Roll back over, baby. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Fall back down. There you go. I didn't hear any crunching sound. Did you guys? I think we should be pretty good. Famous last words. Trying to do this without causing all kind of damage to her. I didn't hear any crunching. Like I said. Need to get this back over. Should be everything from underneath of there. Alright, well. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Are you serious? Now you don't want to fucking flip back over? I'm about to go off. Things were going so well. Man, ever since this damn update, man, this game has been so much more buggier. Hey, it's just dancing around. Yeah, we got issues. We got issues. One of my buddies that I speak to that also plays this game, he was saying since the update, he's encountered so many other little bugs, has had so many issues. Now, maybe the issue also is, too, we don't have any shocks in this thing because obviously there was no shocks when I bought it, and I didn't know that until, obviously, after we saw. So that could be a reason it's bouncing around like it doesn't have shocks. So let's grab some shocks. The heck is that? Oh, the radio? How the... No one even cares about that radio anyways. Let's grab some shocks for this guy because we need them. We'll just get that taken care of. Maybe that is our issue. Grab our wrench. Throw everything out. Rear. Pop that in. That's front. That's front. Come on, get out of the way. Hopefully this solves our problem. I think maybe that's what it is. Possibly. Now that I think about it, it might not even be bugs at all in the game. In this instance, it could just be simply the issue of it being on the floor jacks or the jack stands and not having shocks made it bounce around like that. I'm probably going to go more with something like that now that I'm thinking about it more. But still, nevertheless, man, there's been a definite uptick in the amount of bugs in this game since the update. And who knows if they'll ever get corrected. Excuse me. Where'd my wiper blade go? It's not in my bag. Is it over here? I thought we had juice in this. Oh no, when we got it, it was empty, wasn't it? Was it empty? Yeah, I think it was empty when we got it. Are you going to go in? Go in. Thank you. So now we're one less wiper blade. Don't know where that dang thing went. So now we got to go in here and buy another wiper blade. The game probably stole it from us because I put it in my bag. That's not what I wanted, Nate. I need a wiper blade. And then watch, it's going to register being on the wiper blade is going to... This wiper arm is going to register a wiper blade being on there, and it's not there visibly. Look. Guarantee. Guarantee that's what the game's doing. Guarantee. I gotta buy another one of these things. Wasting all kinds of money. You'll say to yourself, well, you got all kinds of money. What are you worried about? Yeah, but I've also worked on cars and sold cars and that kind of stuff to get this kind of money. Been working at it for a long time. So that's junk. Well, it's not really junk, but it's junk. That can go over there. These pedals can go back in. They're decent enough. And we still have to worry about our roof. If I bring this hammer over here and the roof has damage, we're just going to cut it off and put a new one on. Yes, it does. As I thought. As I thought. So let's pull out the headliner and the mirror. It's going to drop to the floor again. Pick up the mirror. Thank you. We're just going to grab out the old cutter and we're just going to put a new roof on this thing. Because we ain't messing around with the banging panels. There we go. We'll pop out those windows. That could have been our issue, too, with the door. That door, driver's side door, might have been good. We'll have to see. It could have been just the roof of the car that was bad. Well, not bad. It looks like it had fixable damage, but still, I ain't going to mess with it. It's getting a new roof. There we go. Oh, talking about welders too, since we busted out the welder. The MIG welder by FedEx was, from my knowledge, was just updated a couple days ago on Nexus Mods. And I put it in my game. It's in my game. It's in my mod list to be in the game. But it's not showing up in the store. Is anybody else having that issue? Let me know down below in the comments. There we go. Oh, yeah, and this new truck I bought from Level Up Gaming. I put his link down below in the last episode. He's the one I bought this car from. And look, he did just fine on this car. You know, I think he took it the wrong way on how I was talking about this car or how I'm still talking about the car. But no, he did just fine. There's nothing wrong with the car. I'm doing the car how I want it to be done. I'm changing it how I want it to look. For the most part, there's not much we're changing. I'm just perfecting it, if you want to call it that. Or to what my perfection I would like that car to be. I also got this truck from him, too. I bought it from him. Sent him cash in the barn for the truck. And we're going to turn this old beast into something pretty cool. But, yeah, that's coming at a later date. Because we got this guy to worry about right now. So there we go. Let's put this door back on and see if things look better now. That gap is still too big. It's the door that's the problem. That gap right here, definitely too big. Because look, let's put the headliner back in. See, as you guys see, there is a gap over here too. There's a slight gap all the way around. When we put the headliner in, it should fill up that gap. See how it adds that trim there so it fills up the gap? Gonna go on now? You're gonna give me problems again. Yep, gonna give me problems, huh? So let's see. Yep. See how big that gap is all the way around here? That's an issue. At that point, it has to be the door because the roof's been replaced. See how this filled in nicely over here? There's no gap. There is no gap once we put the headliner in. So the door at this point, yes, is the issue. Bet if I bring the hammer over here, we can beat on it. Let's just see. Yep. There you go. Seeing it immediately fixed that gap, and it went away. But I don't want to Bondo it and everything, so I'm just going to buy me a new door. Why? Because I can. Okay, so front left, which is driver's side. There we go. Got to take some stuff off. Oh, not even a... Okay, so there was no window lifter or anything in here. Oh, yeah. There was. It's right here. I took it out, huh? All right. That should be good. Let's grab the mirror off of that door, because we're going to need that. Pop off. Or is there another... Is there another screw there? Come on, you're both loose. There we go. Mirror has some heavy wear on it, but we'll put it back on. All right, that is done. We'll try this again. I really think it was because of the shocks. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Why it was doing its weird thing there when it was under the floor jacks before. Alright. Let's throw this stuff back in the garage. Or garage. Get some better light. Okay, so now... let's grab our wrench. I think what I want to do is... well, maybe we will leave those on the rear for just right now. I want to pull these torsion bars and put regular torsion bars in them. The regular ride height torsion bars on them. On the front. Torsion bars. Just the good old regulars. There we go. So now let's put this back on the ground and see what her stance looks like now. If I still think the rear is too high. Yeah, I need to get a parking brake. I want this thing to sit still. I thought we took it out. Did I get that second one? I think I did. Yeah, I got both of them. All right. Okay, it's set. It is set. Yeah. I guess that's all right. I think we can do something like that. I think that still works. What do you guys think? I think that works. Yeah, I think... No, it's the driver's side door, isn't it? I think that when you buy the interior from the catalog, I think it's not going to let me open the door now. I think it's black, right? I guess we'll find out in a second. Then we have our dash we can put back in. What are we going to look at? Interior. That would be a front right panel. Let's get this tacked on. Good to go. Let's get the dash in. And we see which one had the cluster in it that was in it before. Doesn't tell me the mileage on that one. Well, this one? No, it won't. I don't know which one was in the car before and which one wasn't, so we're just going to throw one in there. Not that it really matters all that much. It's not like it was a... Yeah. It's not a low mileage vehicle or anything like that, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so now let's get our steering column back in. Everything with our steering column, I believe, was good, and our steering wheel. So let's throw that back in. Where did I put my wrench? Over here. I'm going to keep that seat there for now. I'm thinking about changing the seats. I'm not sure. Hood back on. Looks good. Now it's time to throw the engine back in. Might as well. Might as well. There we go. There we go. There's our lag. Like always. When installing an engine. There we go. Got that all tacked down. Now we need our fuel line. Oh, we need these two. And our fuel line. We have a battery in there now, don't we? Yep. We shall do. Put that out. All right, so now we'll need to fill all fluids because they're all empty, I believe. Oh, no, the engine has oil. Okay, so that's good. The radiator is going to be out of coolant because I don't know if it had coolant. No, it's completely bone dry. And then our brake fluid. I do want to go around when we pop off the tires because I'm going to put new tires onto this thing. Once we do that, I'll check the soft brake lines are hooked up to the hard brake lines at that point. Well, yeah, we still need to get the interior pieces. I don't know if I'm going to get a seat or not, but I am going to get these guys and put in. Okay. Everything looks good to me. So now we need a dashboard and we need a radio. Or not a dashboard, but glove box. Didn't spell it right. There we go. Let's grab this stuff. Screwdriver. Pop that guy in. We might want to listen to tunes. There we go. Then now, let's see about some... Maybe because I added a... Yep. I added an S at the end and the game didn't like it. It said, I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. I don't know if these seats will work. For this, once I strap them down in. Does that reach all the way back there? No, it doesn't. It does go way back behind there, so you can't, not even going to really be able to see it. Let's strap down this son of a gun. There we go. And then these guys right here. There we go. And then you can't even really tell unless you really, really look to see those aren't bolted much. Did I just buy the same seat? No. Okay, good. Good. Oh, we still have more to tack down over there. It's something over here for that seat. That's interesting. Oh, we got that too. That was something. I don't know. We got a lot more to tack down over there. I know that. Let's go back over here. Let's tack this stuff down. And one back over here. There we go. And we're good. We're golden. There's no roll cage for this car, I don't believe. It would be cool if we had one, but I don't think we do. No, it's not going to come up. There we go. Just looking for something here. It's all the stuff for the BMW. Yeah, I don't know if this will fit in that car or not. Probably not, lad wolf, so probably not. Let's go back to Chad. Accessories. Let's see if those will fit on the hood. And then let's grab a... Well, it's not showing up. Oh, yeah, it is. Right there. Digital Speedo. Goes in the dash. I don't think this one will go anywhere here. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? This is a mod. This is part of a mod pack. Would be cool if the mod maker could make a version for these style American muscle cars. That would be really cool. Alright, well, that won't work. But that's fine. Not all too concerned about it. I think we got all of our interior taken care of. I think. Could be wrong. Might be missing something. I don't know. But I think that's all the time we have for today, guys. I'm going to put these right here next to the car. So next time we can put this back up onto the floor jacks, get the wheels off the car, and put some new wheels on this car. Because this car definitely needs some different wheels. That is a definite. And then we're going to have to fill up all of our fluids. Well, actually, I'm probably going to do that off camera, fill those up. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. If you like this video, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good one.